Okay, guys, significant figure here back. Thanks for bearing with me with my audio. Still getting used to all this stuff. But we are going to move on to our third deck in our Dark Tidings box. We've had two decks so far with an identical house combination. They've both been Saurian, Star Alliance, and Unfathomable. And while those houses seemed like they could be quite good, Um, this our decks have not been super great. Um, anyway, so we're gonna move on to deck number 3 here. I'm really hoping for logos this time. So let's see what we get. I can tell there's a legacy in this one already. The Spirit who confirms the chamber. We have Star Alliance, Untamed, and Shadows. Gotta be honest, I'm not too psyched about that. But maybe we'll get one of these waste not humongous decks. That'd be cool. We gotta get better at the pull tabs. How are you expecting me to do that? There we go. I got it just right. Okay, so for the Spirit who confirms the chamber, we have. God, I really love the card stock on this new set. It was really nice. It's an A Vinda, I guess, is the legacy. Great. Master Mindy, Master Mindy, an old Bruno, Ransack. So far, all these cards we know what they do. The Flying Spectre, this is the ship. You can actually steal one if the tide's high. After an opponent raises the tide, destroy it. Okay. Do we have ways to raise the tide? We have Hart Simpson. After he's dealt damage, steal one. After the tide is all your opponent. Okay. Jackie Tar. Damage dealer. Mug. We know what Mug is. One-Eyed Willa. Tide is high, One-Eyed Willa can lose in skirmish. And then a fight steal one. Okay. Oh, a Sea Urchin. Has a play steal if tide is high. Double Sea Urchin, cool. Walk the plank. If your opponent has no amber, deal 4 damage, otherwise steal one. That's kind of nice. Other than these sea urchins, this doesn't seem good at all. I mean, it's a little bit of everything, I suppose, but I really like Walk the Plank. Gives you just options if they don't have any amber. That's kind of handy. But these are all just all these little shadows creatures that just don't do enough. So, like I said, other than the sea urchin, and there's no way to raise the tide inside of shadows either, which is really crappy. So we're going to move right along. Selective Preservation, this is a great board clear. I really like it. Static Collection Array, just a nice passive. Together, you may play a non-Star Alliance card. I'll tell you how you may play. Okay, so you can play 2 cards out of turn. That card is crazy good. Ambervac, raise the tide. This creature gains at the start of your turn status. I capture tide. Okay, so we got a way to raise the tide. That's cool. Lieutenant Kerker. Lieutenant Walmart, he's good. Got to play Fight Reap to make keys cost +3 if the tide is high. Operative Espion, I like him. So at least we're getting something. If we have to raise the tide manually, we can use something. Archer Trista, nice first turn card. Quinkin, okay. Double Quinkin. A Techno Babble. Stun a creature and each of its neighbors that share a concept. Okay. Yeah, situational card, but can be nice. Zap. And Untamed. Okay. So what about the Untamed here? Or sorry, the Star Alliance. We know what that is. That's a good card. Quinkin can be good. This can be good. This can be good. This can be good. Your card is kind of a guy. I think it's okay. It's got ways to raise the tide, which is nice. It's got these togethers, which are nice because they kind of, if we want to raise the tide, we're gonna have to do it by gaining chains, and Shadows is gonna require that. But at least there's some cards in here that will make raising the tide kind of worth our while. So those are those two. If this Untamed is not great, then I'm not looking forward to playing this. Chonkers, I hate it. I've never liked this card. A Fuzzy Gruin. Hooray. Growth Surge. Flank. Okay, so power counters. Kangafant. I've always loved Kangafant. Kangafant can be a real pain to deal with. Okay, all tied up. At least a way to raise the tide. Flumph. Gross. Infighting. Each creature deals damage equal to its right neighbor. This card is something you really have to keep in mind about in setting up your own battle lines. Yeah, I'm gonna struggle learning how to play this card. Maliobe. So it's a 4 skirmish before fight and rage. The creature fights in each of the. Okay, so it's kind of a nice anti-reap card. Persistence Hunting is really good. Reap or Sow. Radiant Reap the friendly creature, give 3++. That's cool. I would like another one. Nope, the Fittest. Okay. Way of the Pixie. I think this deck is a dud. I think this is not going to be good. Even as a seal deck, I don't think this is any good. This Shadows House in particular just feels really bad, and it's not common of me to kind of get down on a deck before I've ever played it, but I mean, it just seems so middling in so many ways. Like, you got some little incidental steal here, no big combos in Shadows or anywhere. Star Alliance is probably the best house in here. The Untamed in particular feels extremely weak. So, I'm gonna get that game played and hope you guys stick around for it. We'll see you soon. We're here with our deck that's really bad, and we're gonna get this game played. I don't really care how it goes. I'm not looking forward to playing it. It's just not my thing. It's kind of a good time. If you're looking for streaming music, Pretzel rocks. It's all royalty free. It's all I'm on the chiptune station right now, and I really like it. Come on, who wants to play my crappy deck? Let's go. I want to open a Logos deck, so I need to get this one played. I don't know if this is good entertainment or not, playing decks that I know are bad. But if you like watching people lose, you might enjoy this. There we go. Tarfanian with our Rebel Alliance symbol. Okay. We're committed now. Alright. It is a Coda deck. It is double Control the Weak, double Bobble, Drumble, Ember Imp, double Schuler. Sure. Alright. Play GLHF. And let's do it. We got a nice 4-2 hand. Again, we can't raise the tide on our turn. So we'll just start off with this hard Simpson. Okay. I should have started off with Quenkin. That was dumb. Auto cannon. Is this the one damage to everybody? Oh man. It enters play. Okay. Alright, so hard Simpson, after it's dealt damage, steal 1. Okay. So we can play. Tide needs to be high. We need to raise the tide. And he's gonna get damage, but I think we still steal. Yeah, we choose the order. And sure, we'll just fight the Valdirs so that... Oh, so we don't steal in that case? Okay, that's not how that works. Okay, so this is kind of neat. We can go double Quinkin and Kirkar, and then call Untamed and steal 2. That's cool. Our opponent has no anti-steal. You can just make us play a house we don't want to play. And he's got no logo, so the chains are a problem for him. He must survive this damage. It says it right on the card, you dummy. Come on. What's going on, Turfanian? Playing this. Maybe he's choosing what to control the weakness with. Nope. Okay, I can do that too. Let's do it. It's nice. Shadows is a steal 2, is a steal 3 turn. What is he gonna do? This, he played what, 2 cards? Yep. He's in 2/2/2 land right now. But if he calls Sanctum, I steal 2. It's funny. Quinkin's a good card, Everly. He did, and I did steal him. Oh. think Untamed is the right call here. Yeah, we'll do that. Play a Flumph. Tide is already high, so we'll just gain 2 more amber. Pass back. I did not... infighting. Yeah, very casual. Very much so over here. Feels real crappy. Okay, so our opponent conceded, basically citing that our deck is way too good. Um, you know, it's double Quinkin, and he's basically a key down, and he's not liking that. So, I'm sorry you feel that way, dude, but I guarantee my deck rates super low. So, been wrong before, but, you know. We can't lose. No. It'll be interesting to see what these SAS, how SAS scores this once that comes out. You know, kind of the collective opinion on this group of cards. For me personally, I think this is going to be in the shaft pile. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. More decks coming. Stay tuned to the channel. We'll see you later.